Hey friends, so in this series we will be getting the Spring Eureka student, which we will in the later session we have made it up to that point. So we have already discussed we have created the map string object where we will be using this school DB. So for that, we just make a static block, and we just make a static block, and in that static block, first of all, we have this school DB, which we have just created, and we create an object of that with that, and taking the string basically. So and then we will listing the list of a student uh, there. So now we have particularly initialize it, and that's how uh, that's how the things are. And the school DB which we have taken it is now good to have, and we take particularly student, so where we have taken that the Pojo class student also, so we will take that if a student uh, STD is equal to we are trying to create the object of a student, put some details of students there. So suppose this name is Salja, like that. We can just place, and about his class. Suppose his class is sixth, and we just mentioned that. Uh, if you want to add something yeah, like that. Okay. So if we want to add some in the list, if we want to add some of the details which we have get it with this. So here yeah, to add with the list. So here we will be creating list student. Um, Stopping. So LST, we just make it is equal to new array list, and in this we will be placing student, and we will be having that import java.util.arraylist, and again a spelling mistake, student. So now it's all fine. Now we can use this list exactly to add to this student. So here we will add, and we will add with this student object. So here now in this student object is added in the list now, and similarly want to put it with the school DB. So if we put it with the school DB, so we can put it like that. So key we have suppose we have given the key name ABC school, suppose, and we can have uh, this function with respect to LST in the list, so that it can be added it. So that's how it is taken up. So now we have put the element. Similarly, we can take for some of other classes, just like in third, you can just take it LST is equal to new array list. and you can place student there, and you can after placing this, you can in the LST, you can place that and add it. So firstly, again the process we have to repeat it, that in the std is equal to new student, and we have to mention that suppose the name of the student is Kajal, and she is in the class third, so we can add the class third like that. uh, we can mention it, and similarly, as we have mentioned other, the LST will be added to the list. So here we have added to the list, and this added list which we are having, so okay, which will be having will be put to the school DB, uh, 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 which will be having to the school DB, and we will put it we will put it with respect to key. So suppose the this time the key is XYZ school, so XYZ school, and the value is again an LST only. So that's how we have prepared the controller here. If you see that uh, that we have created the third class and student list, which is also in the simultaneously. If we want to add some students more, we can add to the list in this list also. So when we are using std, we can similarly create std, and we can add one more student like that in the other, and we can mention this Sukesh. Okay, we can main and its class is 6 now. So again we take class 6 like that, and we can put this to the list now, and all things we have now put to the list. Now if we want to get the details of the student, so yeah, if I want to get a student detail, and that student detail, I will get it from where? I will get the student detail from list. So I will be using list, and I will be getting the list will be having details of a student. So I will be placing student here, and I will make it public, so that in the general way I can get it. So I will have it public, list student and get a student, and this will be having the parameters also, the get a student, and basically we will be having string school name, basically. So we